Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. I'm Kurukan. I totally botched that. I'm Kurukan, and thank you for joining me. Can't even say my name anymore. Oh, and I don't want to record this right now, but I need to because I don't want to slack off. But I really want to not be playing this because I want to be playing Persona 5 right now so badly. It is so good, and I'm probably gonna gush about it the whole damn episode. In which case, if you don't want to hear about Persona 5, I apologize, because you're gonna hear about Persona 5. I won't spoil the story for you guys, though. Plus, I'm not very far into the story yet, so there's not much I can spoil. But it's just, oh my god, it's everything I wanted from a modern JRPG and so much more. They took a really, really great bunch of games and just added more to it. It's not just, oh, look at this, here's more content for the sake of content. No, it's meaty. I'm not even technically past the tutorial yet, I don't think. I don't have, free roam stuff unlocked at this point. Right now, it's pretty much just follow the storyline up to this point. And just... oh, goodness, it's so right. I don't even know how to describe it. But the story feels weighty. And not like, oh my god, this is the most important thing ever, it's the end of the world. Not pretentious storytelling like that. Although it has suggested that there's an end of the world scenario like there is in most of the games, if not all of them. But it's it's less like that and more like, how can I put it? It's more like the very sense of society in a believable and realistic sense is coming down. Excuse me. Is coming down on the player. Your decisions, even when they're good things for you to do, they're used against you. Being a good person isn't acceptable in a lot of things in real life. But you do it because you believe it to be right. And this game portrays that as something that's just normal in society, which it kind of is. And it's really, really disturbing and so awesome. The way it's portrayed is... and again, this is without spoiling much because this is pretty much right at the beginning of the story. Your character has a criminal record because he pushed somebody who was apparently trying to sexually assault someone. And the guy basically called the cops and charged the protagonist with assault. And it just goes downhill for the poor kid after that. And it's like, he did something good, and society portrays him as the villain for that. And, there's just this constant weight of oppression on the protagonist there. And it just keeps beating the poor bastard over the head with it. It's fantastically done. Also the music. Oh my god, the music is so good. I've been a fan of Shoji... Excuse me. I've been a fan of Shoji Meguro's music for, well, a pretty good chunk of time. But he's just on a new level in this game. There's just this ongoing melancholy sound to a lot of the music. Plus the boss music and everything is fantastic as always. It's It's just... I can't put it into words. It's proving to be more than worth the time we had to wait for it. Like, I can't stop praising it. I know I sound like a total tool doing nothing but gushing over it, but it's so good so far. I mean, yeah, maybe it'll get worse as I play on, but yeah, I've played it for like 3 or 4 hours now, I think. It just... How can I put this? They took all the things that have been great about the series throughout the years, throughout its 20-year history. Also, holy crap, Persona is 20 years old now. But then they took everything that was right about it and made it better. Well, except maybe the characters, because I only know a handful of them, but they're pretty likable so far. Back when the first trailers popped up, the You Are a Slave, Want Emancipation teaser, that really does sum up the feeling of this game. Just that unsettling feeling it gave. And maybe I'm the only one who had that feeling, I don't know, but the game just carries that, and it's almost like the game is telling you, yeah, this world hates you. Are you willing to fight against that? So, you know, I'm like super duper happy. Get up, horse. I don't know why I was looking over there. So, you know, super happy about it. Also, it looks like it's got preset stage designs. Unlike the last two games that had the randomized dungeons, this one seems to just be straightforward dungeon crawling. I've heard there's puzzles at certain points, too. So, you know, yay! It gets to the action quicker than the last two games, but it also feels like the overall plot progression is a bit more, I don't want to say slow, but more like deliberately paced. You know, it gets you into the action sooner, but it doesn't move that action forward faster. Either way, it's been a real treat so far. Yeah, I don't have much to say about it. It was also on the front page of PSN earlier, on their PlayStation Store thing. Right out in front. Yeah. Front and center. Big ol' advertisement for it, and it's like, hell yeah. I'm also not the type of person that generally puts a ton of stock in reviews and such, but seeing that 94 average on Metacritic was really, really fantastic to see. A lot of people have been making jokes about how Persona 5 is the game that will save the JRPG genre. And honestly, yeah, I think it might. I think this is the one that's going to sit there and flat out say, you know what? JRPGs, especially turn-based ones, still kick ass. Not that I don't like a good action RPG. I'm pretty sure I've gushed all over Dragon's Dogma more than once. But, you know, this is the type of game that I look at and say, you earned that title. It could also be that I'm a massive Persona fanboy. But then again, even I don't think everything from Persona has been pure gold. I mean, I think the dancing one is kind of a weird concept. I haven't played it, to be fair, but it just feels like an odd entry. I haven't played Persona Q yet, but I've heard mostly good things, except that it's Etrian Odyssey with Persona characters, which I can dig. And I think I think Innocent Sin is pretty much just a slightly above average standard JRPG. So, I'd like to think that I'm not a blind fanboy. Also, there was Persona Trinity Soul, which was an anime that was sort of a pseudo-sequel to Persona 3. And I kinda sorta hate the ending to that. It's a shame. Most of the story up till then had been pretty good. Then you get just this completely batshit, unexplanatory ending and bleh. Also, skip. Alright. That was a short but annoying skip. Not annoying because of the game itself, but because Van interrupted me, and also my character got hungry. Like I was saying before, though, a lot of what so far has made Persona 5 so good to me is the atmosphere. And I can't help but look at it and think, sometimes this game actually gets maybe a little too real. I don't mean real as in, oh, look at this. This game is factual. But, well, what I mean is the way it portrays modern society feels, honestly, maybe a little bit too on the nose. And it's really fantastic that it portrays the world as it does, because that's what the series has always done. I really, really can't wait to see where it goes. I'm the first one to admit that I was super duper hyped about this game, and it has actually lived up to its hype so far. I hope it keeps that throughout the entire game. I don't care if Persona ever somehow magically becomes mainstream. Well, even in Japan it's considered a niche title, I think. But I don't care if it remains a niche title. I just want Atlus to keep pumping out absolutely amazing games, and I think they can keep doing it. I can't think of a single game since Nocturne came out in their repertoire that they themselves developed that I don't think goes, way above average in quality. I know I missed one. There it is. Maybe I am just a blatant Atlus fanboy. This game really has made me happy. It's always funny when people say, well, you can't do a turn-based game these days. It looks silly when the characters just line up for battle and take turns. But it's like, really? Because Atlus has been doing that since, forever, and it still does it well. I think the problem is too many of these companies would rather make a game that makes money rather than a good game. And, yeah, okay, I get it, you want to make a profit. I'm pretty sure Atlus likes to make a profit. But it shouldn't come at the cost of quality of the game. So often I see games that pander to an audience that doesn't even care about the series. And many fans get left behind because, well, they like stuff that's turn-based and whatnot. And that really sucks for them. I would know because I'm one of them. I look at a lot of franchises and it's like, well, we need to appeal to this demographic, or we've got to sell it to these people. And it's just like, no, think of your fans first. Making more fans is great and all, but most of the time, those people that, look at those games and don't buy it because it doesn't interest them, and trying to make it so it does interest them ultimately disinterests many of the people that are a fan. And to be fair, I guess I can see it from the other angle, too, because I know there's plenty of people that dislike the reboot of Tomb Raider, and, well, it wound up being one of my favorite games of the last generation. I think it was really, really good. I guess there's a bit of a gray area. I'm pretty sure I've talked about all this crap before. But it's nice to see a company like Atlus still makes these kinds of games because that's what their fans wanted. And this really does feel like a great blend of the classic trilogy, along with, Persona 3 and 4 being melded in. And that's what it is, it's melded. It's not thrown together, it's not half-assed. It feels like the logical path for the series to continue down without disrespecting its roots. I'm sure there's plenty of people that disagree with me, but I'm gonna defend this game until it does something that I can't defend. And honestly, I hope that never happens. I feel like I missed it. Okay, I guess it's just that one there. Man, I've just been blathering on about that the whole time. I do that a lot. I'm pretty sure it's this exact same argument. Well, not really argument, but me just stating what I believe. I don't think most people are gonna argue with what I'm saying. I hope. I'm pretty sure most of them will just go, well, yeah, you're right. Or they'll look at it and say, I don't know, I haven't played those games. Or they'll say, you freaking weeb! Which is the likeliest scenario. Oh my god, I love the game so much. The whole, thing where the characters are supposed to be rebelling against basically the world around them, and not in the, oh, look at me, I do these things, so I'm so rebellious. Not that kind of thing. It goes deeper than that, mercifully. But, it feels like that could almost be attributed to Atlus themselves. They're making the games that their fan base wants, not the games that people who don't like their games want. And it's kept them alive so far, so yay. Also, can I just say how weird it is that Sega doesn't have a single logo on the box to Persona 5? You can see it in the copyright information, but it's not actually on the box. It's so weird. Because, I was expecting Sega to slap their name on that and say, look at this! We helped make this! And instead it's just like, well, we own them, but this is all them. They did this. They're awesome. They're better than we are. No offense to Phantasy Star fans, because I love me some Phantasy Star. That was a huge ass cut. I hope. But, like I was saying before, I didn't mean to hit that. Like I was saying before, I'm really impressed that Sega decided to keep their label off of it. Maybe it's because they were worried that might actually chase away some players or something, but I think it was really good of them to basically sit there and say, Atlus developed it. All we did was buy up Atlus when it was having trouble. So you know what? If anyone from Sega is watching this, good on you guys. Like, really, you guys are great. That was really awesome of you to, not sit there and try to snatch up all the credit and everything. Trying to think of how to describe the game, though. I know. Have you ever walked into a normal store and then had a bunch of people who work there following you? It's like a really nice store and it's got great prices, but the staff working there are like really suspicious of you, even when you're relatively normal. I mean, I wouldn't know about being relatively normal because I'm about as weird gets. But that's kind of how Persona 5's atmosphere feels. The game itself, though, is like... It's like when you're looking through the bargain bin and you find that really awesome, rare thing, well, be it a movie or a game or whatever, but you find it for, like, dirt cheap, and it's just like, really? Are you serious? Did I just find this? Or like going to a local pawn shop and finding, you know, something that you never thought you'd see physically in a store in like mint condition. And then it's like $5. Now that Persona 5 is $5, it's a full price game. And I have no problems with that. Seriously, I never have a problem with buying an Atlas game that good for that low of a price. Yeah, I meant what I said, that low of a price with an Atlas game. Because I know, like, 99% of the time, it's gonna live up to the cost. Also, skip. Got a fish. Just one of them. Yay! I can't even turn that into sashimi. What am I thinking? Oh man, can't wait to finish this up, edit, render it, and go play some more Persona 5. I know I've been gushing over it so much the entire episode, but I can't help it because I just adore it already. I apologize for that. I mean, seriously, I've been just dorking out over it. It was worth the wait. It's been a long wait, too. I think it was originally supposed to come out winter 2014, but I don't mind them delaying it. Yeah, the delays were painful, but oh my god, when you wait for something, it comes out, and it's everything you wanted it to be, and then some, it's just like, yay! And it didn't take them 10 years. Yeah, I'm gonna keep making fun of that game, sorry. What do you think, kiddo? Okay. You won't let me hug you, will ya? Oh. Here, I'll give you another tomato to apologize. I've got a few seconds left. I can... What can I do? Here we go. For some reason, the side of my face hurts. I think I've been, like, gritting my teeth really hard in my sleep or something. No, none of that. Be positive. No. I can't do anything about that. Come on, positive thinking. There you go. That's a good kid. And with that, I think I'm gonna end the episode here so I can go play Persona 5. Sorry, couldn't help it. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you come back for the next one.